was a lot of people had a lot to say about Kai. It seems like I don't know, it seems like everybody hates Kai all of a sudden. I really am appalled by all of the uproar I've seen the last few days. It's truly been insane. Even today on my For You page, I've just been like, what am I experiencing right now? So, first and foremost, this is what I'm gonna say. Kai Cenat, first of all, Kai is not above being critiqued. He's allowed to be critiqued. And people are allowed to dislike him, you know? Um, People are parasocial. Yes, I agree. It's a specific degree of parasocial. We're gonna get to that. But yeah, he's not above being critiqued, and people are allowed to dislike him. So I'm gonna start off by saying that before people think that I'm trying to dick eat. And I'm not a Kai stan. I fuck with Kai. I love Kai, but I don't. He's allowed to be critiqued. Um, Now specifically with this whole him like recording himself reading thing, I'm really confused about what the issue is. um He quite literally said verbatim that the reason he wanted to start reading is because he didn't like the way he spoke and he wanted to articulate himself better. Hmm, what's so wrong with that? Like, someone please tell me. I'm like genuinely perplexed. I just don't get it. Um, and some of y'all will be like, well, the issue is we don't want to see him record it. Why are you showing us? If you don't want to watch him record it, if you if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. He's not forcing you guys to watch these videos. He uploaded it on a private page. If you feel like, oh my gosh, we shouldn't be watching this, why are you posting it? So the fuck what? Don't watch it. Like, what is the issue? Now, literally everyone and their mom is going around saying, "Oh, this is performative. Kai is so performative." First of all, y'all sprinkle performative on everyone and everything. Y'all use performative like narcissists. Like, y'all had just found out what it meant and realized it was a word, and so now everything is performative. Also, I feel like y'all call things performative when you kind of don't like something. When you have a strong dislike for something, but you can't find a real reason for it, like a significant reason behind your borderline hate, that you just call it performative and you just put it all on them because you have no other word to describe what it is that you're feeling. And for me, like, performative is just not a word that I toss around often. I'm a lot more specific with things that I dislike or things that I feel like are not genuine. So I maybe that's just like a me thing where I feel like, okay, if you think it's performative, I want you to explain exactly why and like give me a significant concrete reason instead of just calling him performative. Because what is performative about recording yourself reading books? The man said, I could have sworn he posted a video before he even put out any of this, where he said, "Hey guys, I've been doing X, Y, and Z, and I just want to show y'all the process. I want to show y'all what I've been up to." He's been intentionally documenting shit that he's been doing the past couple of months for his own reasons. And he's a full blown content creator. I don't know why people are so outraged that he's uploading videos of this stuff. Do we not like I don't know. Do we have like the same internet? Do we not have access to YouTube where you can quite literally look up a video of anything? Like, there's plenty of people on the internet who are uploading videos of things that they probably shouldn't. That's what that is exactly what we consume on a daily basis. So being in an uproar about this man uploading videos reading is It makes no sense. I just don't get what the issue is. Oh, we shouldn't be seeing this. We see a lot of things online that we shouldn't see. People upload stuff online that we shouldn't be watching all the time. Why is this all of the sudden something so crazy? I don't know. Like, I've genuinely been perplexed. Kai revolutionized streaming and now he is trying to evolve himself, and it's a problem. I, and you want to know what's funny? Again, there's valid critiques to have to there's valid ways there's valid critiques to have for Kai, for sure. Um I get it, he's on this self-improvement journey. If y'all look at this shit and y'all are like, "Hey Kai, since you're on this like self-improvement thing, why don't you add these couple of things? You should probably not do this. You should probably, start doing that." I'm down for that. If y'all want to have a real conversation about things that Kai has contributed, why the fuck can't I talk today? What the fuck? If y'all want to have a real conversation about what Kai has contributed to streaming, knowingly or unknowingly, I don't know, man, because I just don't. We can critique him. There's valid things to say about him, and we can talk about things like negative ways that he's contributed to streaming. We can have that discussion. But like this whole thing about him reading and starting a brand and uploading these random videos and being upset about it, I just cannot act like I care. I sincerely don't give a fuck about people in general that much. Like, if you're bothered by it, then just don't watch the videos. If you want to critique him, then critique him on valid things that he's made popular or normal in the streaming space that's dangerous. Let's talk about the things that he's involved himself in within streaming, in the streaming culture, that is dangerous to society. We can talk about that. But we're not about to sit up here and bitch about him reading. Now, y'all also making fun of Kai Cenat and the way that he reads is really mind-boggling because clearly, based off the reason he gave as to why he wanted to start reading, clearly he hasn't probably picked up a book since high school. So it's very obvious that he's not used to reading. So yes, when he's reading, he probably isn't going to sound as fluent as he quote unquote should. Y'all are like, "Oh my gosh, well, but he's 23. He should know how to read. He should know that word." Guess what? I'm 23. A lot of people our age and younger don't read books. A lot of them can't read. Some people have learning disabilities, reading disabilities. Like, how come we can all admit that we are in a literacy crisis while simultaneously clowning Kai for trying to read? Even if it's a little shaky because he clearly hasn't picked up a book. He fucking said that. So that's no surprise. It's no shocker. I just don't understand why we're clowning him for trying. I don't know. Like, I just don't. Am I off here? We're clowning a man for attempting to read during a literacy crisis where quite literally so many young people don't pick up books. Even there's people old enough to be my parent who can't even read. And so cool. He doesn't sound fluent while reading. Got it. He clearly stated he doesn't usually read. He literally admitted he doesn't like the way that he speaks and he articulates himself. He's starting to read to work on that and to improve. Like, am I missing something here? Like, I just don't understand why people are being so fucking mean to him. Thank you for the follow. Like, tell me if I'm missing something, tell me, please. Because I'm just so lost. I get it. People feel like I understand people feeling like the fashion thing is performative and like, oh, well, of course he wants to do this fashion thing. Like, I get it. I understand the fatigue of a celebrity or someone in the public eye getting famous for one thing and then jumping into fashion. As the general public, we are kind of tired of that. And I understand it. I think that's valid. I also am not going to sit up here and act like I don't understand why people think that he is performative and that all of this is performative and not genuine. I understand it. I personally just don't agree with it. And two, even if I did think that anything he was doing was performative, I genuinely don't give a fuck enough to I genuinely wouldn't give a fuck enough to come on my platform and bitch about it. Because there's nothing about what he's doing that's negative. The nigga is starting a brand, he's reading, listening to Frank Ocean and watching anime. What, like, I'm not mad at any of this and I just don't care. Like, sorry. If you see Kai's Instagram, even before he had a lot of money, he had already been in a fashion. Now he wants to evolve from wearing fashion designs to create his own. But you understand how the internet works, because then there's niggas on the internet who feel like they're more superior and they know more about fashion and he don't know shit and he's just trying to get into it. Like, dude, like, who gives a fuck about you? Do you want a cookie? Who cares? The nigga has free will. The nigga has free will. He can do whatever the fuck he wants to do. Who cares if he might not know that much? He's literally learning. He's learning. Like, I just don't understand. The internet is so fucking miserable. Y'all get mad at everything. And again, although people are allowed to hate Kai, y'all are allowed to dislike him, I genuinely believe that no matter what this man does, y'all will just find something to hate on. He literally was trying to build a school in Nigeria and y'all hated on him for that. There's nothing he can do to satisfy some of y'all. It's just, I personally just don't give a fuck that much. Even if I do get off this stream and I see more stuff and I feel like, you know what, Kai is a little bit performative, I just wouldn't give enough of a fuck to come on social media and talk about it. Like, right now, there's thousands of niggas online regurgitating the same talking point that he's performative. Got it. We get it. Shut the fuck up. None of y'all have no new takes. We get it.